Hello and welcome to round 3 recap of the 2024 Sinquefield Cup. It has been an incredible game full of fighting chess and I'm excited to show you some highlights of the round. But first, let's go to the results. Results of round 3. Fabiano Caruana delivers first win against Nodirbek Abdusattorov, while Praggnanandhaa and Gukesh, two young Indian players, made a draw. Nepomniachtchi also grabbed his first win against Anish Giri, while the world champion made a draw with Wesley and Alireza Firouzja made a draw with Vachier-Lagrave and he's keeping his lead. Now let's take a look at the standings. Standings after round 3. Alireza Firouzja is co-leading the tournament with Nepomniachtchi, while Fabiano Caruana is right behind them, tying for the third place with Wesley and Maxime, Vachier-Lagrave and many others, as you can see. But the tournament is just getting started and the standings are gonna change day by day. Now let's take a look at the highlights of today. The first game I want to highlight today is the game between young Nepomniachtchi and Anish Giri. Here, Young played a fantastic move, bishop h6, forcing black to take the bishop, and rook g8, attacking the king and attacking the rook. And king is forced to take on h7. After that, rook a8, creating some problems for his opponent. And here, Anish had an only move to keep his opponent from attacking, which was knight b3, controlling c1 and d2 squares, so queen cannot join the attack. However, Anish couldn't find the move and he played knight f6. After that, Jan had a very strong move, d takes e5, knight e4, which was Anish's idea, and queen c1. Total blunder by Anish, because now white is threatening to play rook h8 and queen h6, which is an mating attack for white, and eventually Jan won his game. The second game I want to highlight is the game between Nodirbek Abdusattorov and Fabiano Caruana. Fabiano is an ambitious player as Nodirbek, and the game didn't leave us disappointed. This was a great game between great players, and here Nodirbek could play king f8, king e7, bringing the king to the safety and continue to put pressure to his opponent. However, he made a mistake by playing d5. After that, Fabi got his chance to turn around the game by playing c takes d5, c takes d5 and rook d1. After rook d1, the engine says position is still holdable after rook e8, which is a very unnatural move for black to make. But Nodirbek instead played knight b3, which is a very natural move. However, it gives the advantage to white, and Fabi was waiting for this moment to happen, and he grabbed it with a move e takes d, knight c5 and queen f4, and eventually won the game. The last game I want to highlight today is the game between Alireza Firouzja and Maxime, Vachier-Lagrave. Two players have similar styles. They are dynamic players, love to calculate and love complex positions. Here, Maxime's position is better, however, he needs to be precise. Alireza's last move, queen b3, was very strong, threatening knight d5 and hoping to play queen h7, attacking the black's king. However, Maxime could play a very strong move, bishop takes d4, and continue the game, but Maxime decided to play queen b8, queen a4, queen c7 and make a draw. Let's now see the move bishop d4 that I was talking about. After bishop d4, Maxime said during his interview that he was afraid of knight d5, bishop e6, knight f6 check, bishop takes f6, queen e6 and rook g5, rook takes g5, bishop g5, queen f5, king h6, queen e4, and Maxime highlighted that he wasn't sure about this position because white has too many pawns for a piece. However, black could play here queen h7, and then with the idea bishop h4, and black is still winning. But Maxime wasn't sure about it, that's why he decided to repeat the moves. This concludes the highlights for today. It was great to see all the strong players fighting over the board, and it will continue tomorrow. Let's take a look at the pairings. Pairings for round 4. Liren against Fabiano Caruana. It's always exciting to see world number 3 competing against a world champion. Anish Giri versus Praggnanandhaa. Wesley versus Nepomniachtchi. Gukesh is versus Alireza Firouzja, while Maxime Vachier-Lagrave will play white pieces against Nodirbek Abdusattorov. I'm most excited about the match Gukesh versus Alireza because Alireza is leading the tournament while Gukesh is the challenger for the World Championship match, and they are both young and they are one of the leading chess players in the world. It will be great to see them competing. Let me know in the comments which game you're excited the most about, and make sure to like and subscribe.